Welcome to All Eyes on You, the only podcast that's produced by a dog. Anyways, we're continuing from something we did last episode. We're writing a script live. Not live for you, live
It's
for
live.
us. And today I have, you're not Nicole.
I'm Dylan.
This is Dylan. So if you haven't watched the first one, we came up with the initial idea. We came up with the ending, characters and whatnot. So go ahead and watch that.
Here's a little spiel for you.
Here's our spiel.
Probably can't see it.
Yeah. You might be able to. Who knows? But this episode, we are going to come up with backstory for the characters and kind of come up with that. So right now, while Dylan's laptop updates, probably should have been ready for that. Okay, you can put that back.
All right, well, just give me what we have so far.
Okay, so what we have so far is a kid stuck in a treehouse during a zombie apocalypse.
Yes.
Their name is Cyrus. They are a non-binary 13-year-old, struggling 8th grader who's being held out in a treehouse.
Yeah.
They are alone with a teenage or mid-20s or early 20s zombie named Lukewarm who worked at a deli. And Cyrus is alone with the zombie. That's their only communication, their only, interaction. So they're coming up with, the backstory of this zombie while trying to survive. It's too dangerous to be in the town. There's a whole horde of zombies, so they can't leave. They don't want to leave because their family might come back. Might, but they don't know. We have a couple different endings. Our potential endings are Cyrus and the family reunite. Can they take Lukewarm with them? Or Cyrus's family doesn't come back, and him and his zombie friend walk off into the sunset and try to figure out life on their own. We got a general theme. Yeah, we should be saying they, them.
Or just Cyrus.
He, they. They're he, they. Cyrus. He, them. So, they don't really have a chance to figure out their own life. They're, in that age range where, they would be, experimenting, figuring themselves out. But they don't get that because of world ending, Anyways, so we're going to come up with the backstory for this character a bit. So, who is Cyrus? We did come up with, a bit... Well, first of all, Cyrus isn't their real name.
Yeah, I imagine Cyrus is the name that they decided on.
That they,
their discovery period.
Yeah. So what would their real name be? I feel like we should have them be...
Probably Cameron.
I was going to say, we could have them actually trans femme. Yeah.
I like that.
Okay.
Elizabeth.
Yeah. Actually, I got that back.
Wait, you're saying trans mask?
Yes, I meant that. Sorry.
Yeah, so it could be Elizabeth.
So Elizabeth Oak. No. Oak.
No.
I get the tree thing.
Elizabeth Wood.
I think we should probably stay away from the tree theme still.
Elizabeth Stone. Now I'm thinking of that.
Damn it. Okay. Durant, they're out a name. You know what? They're
Porter.
Latino.
Oh, they're Latino?
Yeah, okay.
You can do Cruz.
La Cruz.
Ooh, I like that.
Elizabeth
Okay.
La Cruz.
La Cruz.
Lizzie
La
La
Cruz.
Cruz.
Lizzie La Cruz. I like
Yeah.
that. Lizzie La Cruz. How do you spell that?
La L-A
Yeah.
C-R-U-Z.
Okay, so I was right. Okay.
Yes.
Do they have a middle name or no?
Yeah, Fabio.
Well,
Fabio?
La isn't the middle. It's just
No.
part of the last.
So Elizabeth Fabio La Cruz. I don't like
Fabiana.
Fabiana. Okay.
All right, Josh, you didn't send it to me.
Check your email. We should have done this in between.
I wish you would have told me. But anyway,
Okay.
we're talking about Lizzie.
So Elizabeth, Lizzie, Fabiana La Cruz. So they go by Cyrus, which weirdly fits. Trans mask.
Yes.
And they're just figuring this out.
Yeah. To the non-initiated, they probably just think they're a tomboy.
Yeah.
Imagine if they figured it out, kind of like they were going through the discovery period right before the zombie.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
I think it would be right before. So right then. So maybe the first one who they're actually telling their the name they feel comfortable with is this zombie.
Yeah, and the zombie's like.
What if they, while they're
like
running
zombie
away,
reaction.
they stole their brother's clothes?
Oh,
Because,
yeah.
you need more practical stuff if you're going to survive, like jeans and all that shit.
Oh my God.
Cyrus probably has maybe shoulder-length hair.
Yeah.
What if? Okay, wait. What if Cyrus cut their own hair?
Yeah. I'm thinking Yeah, you can have a whole scene almost like Mulan where you cut the hair. You wear like a big hoodie with a giant hood, big sleeves.
Oh, I like that.
Hide
Okay.
your figure,
Maybe-
hide the stuff.
Maybe the opening is just like.
I was just
hair
about to
falling
say.
on the ground, and it's just like cutting.
I kind of like the
cutting
idea
down,
Wrapping.
of.
going down, and there's the zombies.
It'd be
on the
cool.
tree.
I mean, we don't know. This is too far advanced, but it'd be cool if you could see the tree from Cyrus's window.
That'd be interesting. I was gonna say maybe we start this in the supermarket and we
Yeah.
just see like a hooded figure walking through the supermarket and then collecting things, and then they get chased by the zombie. Like the intro is literally how the zombie got stuck there,
Yeah.
and then we have like the title screen, and then it's like time passes, and now it's just they're just talking to the zombie, and then we go back.
Thinking about backstory details, you think like Cyrus would be the type that would be uncomfortable with their voice,
That's a good
like
question.
the tone of their voice.
Their voice is still not yet. I think
They're not fully
13,
developed yet.
They're not fully
Yeah.
developed yet. So
Yeah, so maybe
voice
they're
is-
like, yeah.
So maybe we could have a scene where they're kind of trying that out.
Oh yeah, you can have that during one of the lukewarm scenes where like, no, let me try it deeper. No, you sound like this.
Yeah, exactly.
In a way, the zombie is kind of helping them, make a voice that they're comfortable with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Zombie's
Because
gonna be like,
they're
it's
imprinting on the zombie by being like,
trying to mimic
I wonder if you were like this. I like that. But literally, like, maybe they were saying oh my god. So the entire time when they're talking about this zombie's backstory, they're really talking about what they wanted to do, but they aren't getting a chance to do anymore.
Right.
That's so sad.
Yo, this is good.
Okay.
I'm loving this.
I feel like they should have a crush on somebody who they're like, I wonder what they're doing. Ooh. So they have a crush on someone,
What
but they
if-
never say who the crush is.
What if
they just come up with the
lukewarm-
zombie had a
Yeah.
crush that's
Yeah.
weirdly similar to their crush?
Or it could be that the zombie almost looks like the crush.
I don't know.
Well, No.
I like if the zombie. I like if the zombie has a crush that looks like
yeah, because I
Yeah.
feel like they're trying to, in the
He's, like,
place, they're
trying to
being the
live
zombie in a way.
vicariously.
Yeah.
Right.
If the crush wasn't a zombie now,
Yeah.
because the crush is
So
probably
stars here. What's their crush's name? On a classmate
Okay, so this is Cyrus's crush.
named.
That,
I feel like it'd be like their best friend, but their best friend doesn't know that they're
First
like.
of all, like, I mean, I don't think it really matters. Like, you think it's a girl, maybe?
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I was
Cyrus might be
thinking.
going
I
to
kind
a
of wanted it
girl.
to be like that.
yeah.
Like,
So they have a crush
Amber.
on
That's the first name I came to
Elizabeth
mind.
and Amber, or Lizzie and Amber. You know what? Amber might work.
What
Okay.
about Sawyer?
Sawyer.
More
Ooh.
gender neutral.
So
Oh.
like their crush is
So
gen.
it can be it can be a girl, but it's like it's like maybe
Ooh.
the guy.
Yeah, we never see the
you never
crush,
know, but
so
in-
we just
for
know.
the-
Oh, wait, okay,
for-
okay, so
for the zombies fantasy, he's assuming
Their
he's a straight
crush.
guy.
Their crush is Sawyer, but then the zombies' crush is Amber.
Okay, that works. And Amber was a regular at the deli.
Yeah, and then they can slip up sometimes. It's Sawyer. I mean, Amber. Amber did that.
Yeah.
Right.
And you can have a thing that's like, can I get an inch and a half? What?
What?
Well, that's what you do at a deli. You ask how much
Oh.
pounds of meat you want. And you could be all awkward about it. It's like, how many was that?
Oh my god.
And
But,
he's
yeah.
like, how many pounds do you want? And she's like,
All of
she's
them.
like, huh? And he's like, of my meat. I mean, of the meat.
Oh
That's
my
okay.
god.
Write that down. Write that down.
I like that actually. That makes me think though. How would we have them talk?
Well, it's all, the zombie stuff's all through flashback.
Yeah.
So, you know the scenes, like the only good part about Ant-Man where they do the flashback, but it's like him talking the whole time. It's a sidekick talking. It's like, oh, no, you got to do this. You got to do that.
Yeah.
It'd be
That's
almost
how it would
like
be like
that.
that.
It looks like
Yeah.
a little reality, like a little dream.
You know what? Okay, Cyrus.
Yes.
We gotta talk about their family. I just realized.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. Like, how many details of the family are we going? Because
Well, I'd like to come up with like a full-on backstory for the characters because what you can do is you don't have to show it in the story at all.
Oh,
You don't
yeah.
have to talk about it in the story, but like giving that definition to the character helps to like kind of when you keep it in mind writing for these characters.
well, we know Cyrus has a brother. Maybe
yeah, we
older.
did put that.
I think maybe the brother is accepting and the parents don't understand.
Because I was gonna say like they don't know.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
parents
I feel
don't
like
know.
they never said it out loud, but the brother just kind of already knows and it's like, yeah, it's fine.
Cyrus borrowed
Yeah.
I also think it should be older brother.
Definitely.
Like, so that the pants might be a little too big.
Yeah.
Sweatshirt's a little too oversized.
Yeah.
The
So
hat kind of doesn't fit right.
I feel like
hanging over.
what should the dad? I feel like the dad should be very much like. I don't want them to be a bad dad necessarily, but I want them to be like overly like trying to be responsible.
I think in
trying to be
Dexter's
very
dad-
much like. I haven't seen Dexter.
Maybe his parents just had a very, traditional relationship.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. They're very traditional, but they're not exactly like angry. They're just more like no, I just don't think about it like
Stuck
that.
in their ways.
They're
Yeah.
passive.
They're passive, yeah. So they're both passive parents.
Yeah.
White picket fence kind of dad, you know.
Mhm. Mom's probably like wants a little more daughter out of Cyrus.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
and they try to connect with them. They're like, oh, let's go do this, sweetie. And it's like, I don't really want to do that. And it's like, well, why not?
Maybe another thing could be because of them cutting their hair. Maybe
Mhm.
a thing could be like, like they're like the mom wants to try to be like, oh, let's go to the salon. Let's get
Yeah.
your hair done.
Yeah.
Trying to.
Mom tries
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
invite
Or like
with
doing their
Cyrus
hair,
to-
It's
like,
all like feminine
Mm.
thing that they're not interested in.
yeah.
Yeah.
Really pushing the
Yeah.
gender stereotypes.
But I don't want it to be like their mom. Well, should it be like an aggressive, like annoyed that
No,
Cyrus
No.
doesn't do it?
No, it should just be like a. Oh,
So it should be like genuinely like,
do it.
oh, okay, well,
She's overly positive to the point where it's a problem.
hmm
And you can
Yeah,
even bring
over-
up these details like, Cyrus meets the zombies like, I wanted my hair like that.
oh, I like that actually. Or maybe that's when they get their haircut. They're like,
Yeah.
huh,
Huh, and then
You,
I like
you,
yours.
You like it
Just
better,
hair on the
yeah.
floor, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I like that. So the dad's just a very. I kind of want to say like not involved, not involved, but just more like kind of like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just doesn't really know what's
He's
going on.
non-confrontational.
Yeah.
He works a lot, so like he's sometimes not around, but he tries to connect with Cyrus.
Yeah, they're
It's
just
like-
very responsible. So they're trying to be like, I gotta take care of my family. I have to
Yeah.
know every decision I do is for my family, which stresses them out, but they don't want to say it.
And you could be like, okay, Cyrus, you want to do sports? Okay, never mind. And that's it. That's the conversation.
Yeah, because I feel like if we internalize that kind of stress, then like it kind of makes sense why they're not there. Because it's like, no, I need to protect my family. We're all right here, so I need to make sure that we're safe right here. I know Cyrus is not with us, but we have to figure out what we're gonna do here.
It could be a Home Alone situation,
Yeah, I was thinking that like they took everyone else to like,
Yeah.
where would they've gone? I feel like they'd be in the town still.
I feel like maybe a military came through.
Yeah, so then like they're like, okay, we have to stay with the military because the military told us we have to stay here. And it's like, what about Cyrus? Like, well, not Cyrus, but like
Maybe
Elizabeth.
Maybe Cyrus was still walking home from school. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like the mom,
She'll
things
be
are
here any
happening,
moment.
Mom rushes with older brother to
Yeah.
dad's work, where
Mhm.
in the town, and then the military's coming through, and they get scooped up. But they're like, "What about Cyrus?
We gotta be writing this
He
down.
is. Like,
So
Yeah.
the military came through.
come through."
The military came through. Here, Dylan, you write that actually, because I just had thought. So that does make sense. So if the military came through, that's why there's a horde, because they got the entire town and hunkered down in this gymnasium or something like that. And because there's that, Cyrus is stuck in this treehouse and they can't get out because the horde's right there. They can't get to the family because the horde's right there. So they're like, well, I'm stuck here now. I just gotta wait until the military do something. Well, they wouldn't even know actually, so they have no idea where their family is.
Nope.
That makes it even
Yeah.
sadder. Damn. Okay, so older brother knows they are in B. For one, they're supportive.
I think it's like he's a nerdy jock. Like he
Nerdy
would,
jock.
like he would wear like the college. It would probably
Varsity
have a
jacket.
college hoodie, but
Okay.
he's not like one of the cool jocks.
So a nerdy jock is what I'm putting down.
Yeah, like he plays basketball, but he's really more into 2K.
He's into oh yeah, never mind. I was gonna say.
Yeah, there's
2000s.
people. Yeah, there's
So
He plays basketball,
supportive
but, like,
nerdy
league on
jock.
the side.
yeah.
Oh my god. Plays League on the side.
Oh wait, no, this set in 2005.
So plays basketball
WoW.
plus
Or
D&D.
He'd
Or
play,
WoW.
He'd play WoW. WoW was big.
Well, let me think about this. What would fit? Like, I feel like we'd have like some kind of back or flashback where like they're like customizing their character and they're like, oh, who do you want to be? And it's like, oh, I don't know. Maybe I want to be like the big dude. And it's like,
He plays the
okay.
Sims.
The Sims.
Oh
He
yeah.
plays the Sims too.
I'm gonna put Sims/WoW because I like the idea of them playing World of Warcraft together.
Yeah, he
And
likes
then-
simulation stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, but then like also like
Oh yeah.
Cyrus being a male character with like or a female character with short hair or something like that.
It's like no, have it be two dudes in a house.
That's what I mean. It's just like
The Sims
okay,
2
if you
was-
want.
The Sims 2 was not diverse enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, The Sims 2 didn't do that. So we have pretty decent for Cyrus.
Yeah.
Now this isn't gonna be in the film, really.
But we need more for Luke.
For lukewarm, yes.
Yeah.
So lukewarm.
College age, definitely.
I was gonna say like, what if like they were just about to go off to college?
Well, it could be either senior or first year of college. This is the job to get into college. You know,
Oh, so maybe
You
they took
need-
a gap year.
side job. Yeah.
So Luke took a gap year
because you need money
and
to get
is
into
working
college.
at the
Deli.
local. What if?
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, what if we need to name Cyrus's brother first of all. But what if the brother knows Luke? Like, what if they had gone to the same
Probably.
school?
They probably were either a year apart or the same year.
Yeah, because then I think it would be interesting because, like, if we do go the happy ending, maybe, like, you know, the older brother, like, goes, like, oh, Fred? Or something like that. It's like,
It'd be funny
You
if
know my
his
friend?
actual name was Luke, just by coincidence.
God.
Though.
His brother's name should be Richie, or
I kind of like Ricky.
Yeah, I like Rick.
Ricky. And his dad goes, Rick?
Rick?
And
Yeah.
that would be like a small
his
homage
mom's like
to Rick
his
from The
mom's,
Walking Dead.
his mom's like Ricardo. Like
Yeah.
I forgot that we made them Latino.
Oh,
Great.
yeah.
That's perfect.
I was thinking of Ricky Ricardo.
What's the
God.
mom and dad's name?
Paula for mom?
Yeah.
Paula?
And Juanita.
Paula,
And Juan.
Paula, and
Yeah, Juan.
I already forgot. What was the
Well,
mom's
no, the
name?
dad could be
Paulina.
white.
Paula.
Paulina.
Did that like it could be a white like a mixed relationship thing, so the dad could be Peter.
Peter and Paulina.
Yeah.
I kind of like that actually, because that's why like maybe he's so like he's trying to be supportive, but he also is like,
But,
well, you see in America, like low key racist.
He's like, well, here in America.
are we
Yeah.
having quesadillas tonight?
Exactly, and then you can kind of tell like the mom's like,
I love that guy. I
I
hate
love
him.
him. I swear I love him. It's for the kids.
She's like,
Hi, Pepper.
Country for less.
Oh my god.
I love your tortillas, baby. Tortillas.
But you make the best.
I love the
tacos in
best tortillas,
Ohio.
but only when you use Graham
Wait, you
American
make the
grass-fed
best
beef.
carne asada?
Gracias, honey.
Gracie, honey.
You're a roast con pollo.
And Ricky's just like, I hate this family. No, he just hates the dad.
No.
Actually, that's gonna be canon. Ricky hates his dad.
My dad's too white.
Can I have a dog, or is that too sad?
Huh? I like having a dog.
Yeah, but the dog probably doesn't.
Probably gets eaten.
How
I
about
just hate when movies
how
kill
about
dogs unnecessarily.
Ricky found a dog. They wanted to keep the dog. Mom supported it. Dad did not support it.
Okay.
Because of that, that kind of like was like a little point
A
in
split,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no one really knows where the dog is.
Yeah.
Because not when the military was running through, they kind of left the door open and the dog just dipped.
There's more stress because they don't know where the dog is, but they also don't know where Cyrus is.
Yeah.
Who do they care about more, the dogs?
Oh.
But I also wanted it to be like, because it could also kind of go back into the dad's like over like responsibility for everything, where it's like, you know, oh, you cannot take care of this animal, you can barely take care of yourself, and he's saying that to Cyrus, and Cyrus is like, well, I don't get the chance to, and it's like, well, you don't need to, you just need to find a man and settle down, and he's just like, well, maybe I don't want to do that, because that kind of goes back into like his own, you know,
Yeah, he's traditional.
yeah, and he's like, well, maybe I don't want to, and then Ricky's like, yeah, leave him alone. What do you mean him? Anyways, lukewarm.
All right. So when you where's that section? Okay.
It's at the bottom. So Luke took a gap year, working at a local deli. What's Luke into? Luke knows. Well, Luke's real name is.
I don't know. Well,
It's
Luke,
not a bike. Luke
He's
doesn't
a.
have car.
Oh, like does he bicycle everywhere?
Yeah, he would.
He can't afford a bike or a car.
Fit.
Yeah, I feel like he's. Nah, I don't know if he's into the gym, but maybe like he was trying to start working.
See,
out.
I thought he would be like a tall, scrawny person.
Scrawny kid,
Yeah, that makes more sense. Maybe he's like into architecture or something.
Yeah, I wanted him to be like kind of artsy, and which is why.
He wants to move to New York and study architecture.
Yeah, but he needs money, so.
But he lives in a small town, so everyone's like, "You're never gonna do that."
Yeah.
You're gonna build skyscrapers in the big city?
You're going to NYU? No way. Yeah, what if he already bought like an NYU hoodie?
Maybe that's why he's. Ooh.
Or like when they do the essay to go in, they like kind of sponsor you and they give you a hoodie, and so he was going to go there.
Yeah. A NYU hoodie.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
what is his real name? I want to come up with a real name for him.
Larry.
It needs to be nothing to do with like lukewarm at all.
Okay.
Donald.
Ah.
Let's think. Seth.
Seth. Okay. You know what?
I like
like Seth.
Yeah.
Seth. Let's just do just Seth. We don't have to worry about
Seth.
So his real name is Seth. I feel like
The brother kind of knows him.
yeah, they know of each other.
Yeah, so maybe there's a year apart. Like he was the grade ahead.
Yeah.
Like, they're not friends, but he's like seen him around school,
Yeah.
so he like knows him.
Yeah.
And at the deli,
Yeah.
whenever they go and
at
get
the
the stuff.
deli.
Yeah. Ricky
But
knows
they're nothing more than
of.
just passing acquaintance.
Yeah, and he only knows because, well, maybe he doesn't. No, Ricky's on the team, but maybe Seth went to a few games or something.
For what? Oh, basketball?
Yeah, because they. Well, I guess he could just.
Wait,
know
what
him
if
from-
what if Seth is a band kid?
Yes.
Oh, so
Yes.
he plays while.
So they like that's how they know each other because they be at practices together, and then they're all like,
And maybe Seth did something embarrassing once during. The game.
yeah. Oh my. Wait. What if
Like
what if we have Ricky have a girlfriend, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Ricky, his girlfriend, before they were together, Luke was like trying to ask her out and embarrass himself in front of everyone.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Yeah, I don't really," but he doesn't know about that.
Or maybe he like clearly has like a little puppy crush on her, but she's just like, oh, he's so nice, like he's just.
Oh,
in her class.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
So
they're work husband and wife in a way.
Yeah, or like it's like
Ooh.
like
What?
like
work
in a
husband.
way, like like her pen rolls off her desk and he picks it up and he's like entranced with her, but she's like, oh, thank you. She's
Oh
very
my
polite and
God.
sweet, but it's nothing more. Like she doesn't
Yeah.
think about it.
Yeah.
Otherwise. Where
That's
he's
so
like-
funny.
He's like, wow, I just touched her.
That's never gonna come up in the series
No,
or the
it's
not
never,
so the
but
project,
it's
but just like a low key thing that
Yeah.
connects them together again.
Mm.
Oh my gosh. So we said that he's like so probably like 17, 18?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're both like 17, 18.
Now I do think the crush, like this is a separate crush. This is just the crush that was in high school, but now he has a new crush, Amber, who meets him at the deli.
Oh, you're trying to connect it back to like the what's it called? The flashback or the
Yeah.
I guess their imagination.
Yeah, like what is it? Dramatication, like whenever it's a documentary.
Oh yeah, their dramatization. Yeah.
Dramatization.
Well-
Asians.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah. I believe Amber is a new crush that he meets at the deli. And this is a big deal because he
But I
thinks
feel
that
like we
this
shouldn't
time,
have Amber like the actual deli crush to be like a real person. I feel like it should be a figment of Cyrus's imagination entirely. Just because like we don't really
Yeah.
need the secondary crush.
Okay, yeah, it could be that.
Just so
I was
we
just
can
thinking
kinda-
like it could be a thing where, oh, am I gonna get it right this time?
Well, because I feel like even though we do have them working at the deli, I don't think we should talk about what they do at the deli at all.
True.
That way Cyrus can come up with anything. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
okay. So basically, all they know is that they work at the deli
Because they're wearing the shirt. And for all
yeah.
we know, they could just be wearing their dad's shirt.
True.
It's just that we gave them this kind of like, that they're kind of a loser.
Yeah, yeah.
A loser with dreams that they don't get to have.
All right.
So
We got a lot on Luke.
we do. We even have the family. The one character that I feel like we probably would need to like define a tiny bit more is
The mom.
no. I was gonna say the crush, Sawyer.
Sawyer. Yeah. Yeah.
Cyrus's crush.
Right.
So, well, let's think about this. So Sawyer is classmate, and I think that they should be. They're just cis girl.
Yeah.
So cis girl, and because there's this girl, they are like, in the same class. They gym together,
but
all that stuff.
With the time period in mind, do you think it could be a cis girl leaning into the topic?
I was gonna say, like, I feel like
because this is hot topic time period.
Yeah, but I feel like it's not back in those days, especially in Ohio.
Yeah,
the whole thing about it, they just don't talk about it.
True.
Yeah, so I feel like
she's not like a standout, like,
and they wouldn't even know really. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because it's not like the internet's just as it is around, but it's not as prominent.
True.
So I feel like they wouldn't be able to know that kind of stuff, especially living in a small town.
Yeah, they probably don't even have a mall.
Yeah, yeah, they don't have a mall in this town.
That's true.
So it's a
Yeah, Sawyer's pretty much just a normal girl, normal cis.
But
girl.
I feel like so they are like feminine, but they're very much like they like to do things that like other typical girls don't. You know what I mean?
Sporty.
Yeah, just like a little bit. Well, let's think of something that Cyrus would want to do that like kind of tracks him towards Sawyer.
Okay.
Like maybe here's the thing: they play WoW.
Oh, okay.
They play World of Warcraft too. So then, like,
oh, my brother also plays WoW.
and they're like, oh yeah, I'm actually really into it. And they're like,
Yeah.
really? And it's like, yeah. It's like,
It's not like there's anything else to do around here.
yeah, it's just like that. We're just like, oh, it's like, yeah, we should play together sometime. It's like, I would really like that.
Yeah.
Just like something cute like that. And like maybe, I wouldn't say Sawyer probably would be kind of popular, I feel like.
Yeah.
So they're definitely like a popular girl.
I think
So that's why WoW's kind of thrown off.
maybe she wouldn't do like cheerleading, but maybe like,
Spirit?
yeah, Spirit, maybe debate club.
Let's do both. Spirit and debate.
Like she's
club.
leaning into the like valedictorian,
And
like
maybe
the popular smart girl.
That's why like Cyrus might get bullied, but like Sawyer's like, you don't need to like do that. Like you should chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Encourages them to be themselves.
Mhm.
Yeah. Because Cyrus is cool. Well, they wouldn't say Cyrus. Defend Cyrus. Supportive. Yeah. Wow, we actually got a lot here. This is really like warming itself up.
What do you think of a scene where, like, maybe Cyrus is out scavenging and they see, like, the back of this person, and they go to, you'd be like, hey, oh my god, and they turn around and she's dead.
That'd be so fucked. Oh my god. Like their crush is dead.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Ooh.
would suck.
They thought that they were going to finally feel, like, not alone and with another human, and it's just...
And one of the zombies is Sawyer.
What if we... What if they think that it's Sawyer? It looks exactly like Sawyer, but then like at the end, if we do end up like going to this like shelter, Sawyer's there, but Sawyer's like lost her jacket,
Yeah.
Right.
or like they were letting like someone else borrow
And
it,
they turn.
and it's like,
Okay.
oh no, it's not. That wasn't me. I was just
Yeah. They could just have like the same hair color.
yeah, because like it's a
Some
zombie.
features.
It's gonna look like a dead person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it could be someone with the same hair color and also part of the debate club.
Yes, they're like
They're all
they're wearing the
wearing the same
bomber jacket.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Wow.
See, I love this. I love this kind of stuff. You can really see how easy it is to start a script and to start a story. And like backstory, it really does help. It helps so much because even though a lot of this isn't going to be in the film, we understand these characters a lot more.
Yeah. It's the bones of it.
Exactly. It's
Or-
the bones
Yeah.
and then like some of the muscle fibers and then like we're just seeing the flesh when we're making the film. But like knowing that there's stuff behind it gets you interested in it. It makes it feel like more like these are real characters.
Right. It's like
Real
layers
people.
of a tapestry. There's this first couple layers you don't see, and then you see everything on top of it.
But then it just works out into a beautiful piece.
Exactly. And who knew our little zombie stuck tree film would be so nice?
It's crazy. It really is. But we gotta get to the next step, which is visuals and aesthetic.
Which
and
I can't help with.
yeah, so get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Leave your laptop. That's mine now.